Sejanus, I kind of didn't picture him like that.
I didn't expect him like that. No, me either. No, I pictured a smaller boy.
I didn't picture him smaller. I just pictured him different. I pictured him more like clumsy looking.
Yeah, more wimpy.
No. She's scared in the books, but she's kind and she's charismatic and she's lovely. Yep. And Rachel Zegler had some of those moments when she was portraying her, but largely she portrayed her as rebellious.
That's the thing. She became abrasive.
Yeah.
In the movie.
Yeah.
And that's not Lucy Gray. Mm-hmm. You know, Lucy Gray was not abrasive. Lucy Gray was reactive when pushed.
Yes.
Right?
Bro, fuck Coral. Fuck that bitch.
Oh my
Fuck God. Her. In the books, I did not hate her. In the movie, I was like, get wrecked.
What a
Honestly, get wrecked.
Piece of shit.
Fucking bitch.
But then at the end,
I don't care.
She's like, I
don't give a fuck. I was like, wait, were you not just chasing me with a fucking trident? Eat her. Bite that bitch.
Yep.
I don't care. Please, all those deaths can't be for nothing. You weren't just killing people and being like, I'm sorry. You were like licking the trident and being like, like, no.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Ale.
And I'm Carla. And this is Booked and Buzzin'.
From bestseller to hidden gems, we're going to be sharing our thoughts, reviews, and all the latest buzz in the book world.
Today, we're going to be reviewing A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, the book versus the movie.
Yep. And we're going to be sipping on our mango daiquiris that we've been pretty much drinking for like a few episodes.
Yeah. They're really good, though.
They're really good. And I built up on it. So the original recipe was the chipotle powder. Mm-hmm. And I changed it up with a mix of cayenne pepper and chili powder.
It's really good.
And it's better.
I
like
think
it
so.
Better. Yeah.
I think so because it's a spice like that lingers.
Yep.
And I love that.
I really like it. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, eventually we'll change it up, but it's spicy.
I know. But I kind of don't want to switch it up because I love it so much. We will. I'm just saying. I'm glad that we've been here for a moment.
Yep. Which we've been here for a moment with the Hunger Games.
I know. How sad.
How long has it been?
I think it's been almost 3 months. Because it was all 5 books. Mm-hmm. Which, like, if you want to do it like book per episode, that would be a month. And then the 3 movies. So that's month 2. And now this is the last movie that we're reviewing. So, like, going into 3 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, we are wrapping it up with this one, Snow's book.
Yep.
I think that okay, so right off the bat, I literally thought about this and I forgot to Google it, but I wonder what kind of contract Suzanne Collins must have made with her movies. Because there are some adaptations that are like that did not, like, that's so off the book. But
that's
these
true.
Adaptations are so book heavy. Like, you can talk shit.
I think it's good directors. Because the first one, the director of The Hunger Games, the first movie, is different from the one who directed Catching Fire, Mockingjay, and A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Mm-hmm. Francis Lawrence directed the last 4 movies, right? Because Mockingjay is 2.
It's 2. Yeah.
And I think he did a great job. I think the first director also did an amazing job. So I think it has more to do with that. But I don't know, because I don't know what the process is like, but it looks like you kind of sign away a lot of creative liberties when you give your book to be, because George R.R. Martin, Game of Thrones, he was a pretty heavy part of the first few seasons, and then, like, they let him go, kind of, or not that they let him go, but, like, he just wasn't involved anymore. Yep. And we saw how that ended. Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't know if I have a podcast enough time,
dude,
to talk about that.
I feel so bad for him.
I feel horrible.
Do you know what's happening to him with the fans?
No,
bro. People are up his ass about finishing the book.
But why would you even want to at this point?
But
after
some fan went up to him recently and was like, "You're gonna die, and the books are not gonna be finished. So you need to But it's my fucking work. Leave me alone.
I know.
I get it. Look, I get it because I haven't read them, but my brother has read all of them and he tells me detailed like what happens in each book. So I'm like, and what's next? And he's like, that's it. Like there's no more books out. And so like I want to know what happens.
I know.
I can imagine people who are in love with the series are like, please finish this.
No, it's that the series is so much more complex than the show.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's like you're going up to the author and telling him.
I know, that's
and then
mean.
like every
But
time he
people-
does anything, they're like, why don't you, instead of doing that, finish writing Winds of Winter?
But people have gotten so rude.
People are just like, can you
Disgusting.
just stop?
People are disgusting.
I get it. And I know it sucks, but like, también have some respect.
I know. People have gotten out of hand though.
Yeah.
Like even with what's the first book we started with the series?
Onyx Storm.
Okay, Rebecca Jarros. When she published Onyx Storm, her comments were vile.
Really?
Vile.
What were people saying?
Like, this book is useless. You're useless. I can't believe you spent so much time on this. Like, do you imagine putting your life into something and people, like, listen, we can criticize.
Yes. Respectfully, though.
Respectfully. And criticize on my terms. Like, this is our podcast and we're talking, right?
Right.
But I'm not going to go into an author's comments and be like, you suck because A, B, and C. That's mean.
I just also think, like,
Jesus.
I know that we love the work, right? And that's why we feel so passionate about it. But, like, if you look at it as the creator, right? Like, if you're like, how many times have you started a project, whatever it might be, and you're like, I don't want to do this anymore.
100%.
Like, I don't love it anymore. And it sucks as the consumer to have an unfinished product. I know 100%. That. But it is their right to take as long as they want or not finish. Like, there's a book called The Name of the Wind. And it's really good, apparently. My brother has been trying to get me to read that book for so long. And I started it. And what I've read so far was good. But I think there's 2 books out. And then the third, I think it's supposed to be the final book. If not, it just hasn't come out yet. Okay. And the author stopped writing it because he like started going through a divorce and like he went through a lot of things. Yeah. And he just has not continued the series. And people are like, please, this is so good. Please keep going. And like, I get that when 100%. It's like something amazing and I want to know the ending. I want to know what happens. But also like, people have the right to not do it just because they decide not to. That's not fair that you're like threatening their life and telling them, oh, you're going to die because you're old. Or like, look, Rebecca Yarros, I don't know how much I love her as an author.
You know what's interesting? What? This is her first fantasy.
Yeah.
But I hear a lot of amazing things about her romances.
Really?
Yeah, like people love those books.
Okay. I mean, I think that the series has great potential, but her as an author, I don't necessarily love how she writes because I mean, there's a lot of things that she does that I don't like in her books, but one of them is like the unnecessary cursing where I just feel like she's trying too hard to be cool and urban and like I think I love when people curse in books because it's realistic. Yeah. But when you overdo it, when you're trying too hard, it's like it shows. And so I don't know how much I love her as an author, but am I going to go in her comments and tell her like you're horrendous? No. I also think that her stuff has potential. Like, and
100%.
I want to read the next book that she comes out with.
I honestly enjoyed all 3 books. I did. I enjoyed all 3 books. And it wasn't until after that we were discussing that I'm like, oh, Violet kind of annoys me. But I still enjoyed the books. And I think I enjoyed the books because of Zayden. Yeah. Zayden and Tarn. That's it. But I know.
This is not the Violet moment. Because I'm on my red mic.
Okay. But anyways, sorry. I totally got sidetracked. But I get my whole point here was I've watched all these movies a million times. This was actually the only movie I hadn't watched. Right. I finished it for the first time to film. But my thing with this was, like, I was just so shocked that every single movie was great. Mm-hmm. Like, literally there were a couple of things that I didn't like or whatever, but they were picky things. Picky things. Not like the entire movie is not like the book.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I wonder what kind of like legitimate contract she must have made, because when you sign off creative liberty, you can do that.
Right.
But I'm almost thinking like Suzanne Collins must have made it so big with these books already, because she did, that like they wanted for her to sign the rights. So they must have like done it right,
I don't know.
because they were so great.
They were amazing, yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, I will say of all the movies, this is my least favorite.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, with movies, I feel like
I mean, I'm not going to put it above a single Hunger Games movie. It was my least favorite book
No.
also. I thought it was a good book. I was entertained. But of all the books, it's at the bottom for me.
that was really hard for me.
I know. I mean, I'm
'Cause I
not
really
saying
did
that
like
it's at
the
the bottom
book.
because it was bad. I just loved the other ones so much more. As far as movie goes, it is very easily at the bottom for me. Like, it's not even a doubt question. I'm not even like,
No,
the
as a
movie
movie,
was so good. The movie
no.
was okay.
The movie was good. Like it was entertaining, and I loved how much it stuck to the book. Amazing casting again, like
Yeah.
really just stellar, except for Lucy
Well,
Gray.
yeah.
Oh, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. I don't know. I think overall the movie was good. I think overall, I guess you're right. I don't think it is the least favorite of the movies.
Yeah.
I don't know how to rank them book wise, because I did love this book.
Yeah.
I really did from the very beginning. But I
think
loved
it's hard
this
to
book
rank these
next to the
prequels.
trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the trilogy
It's
is
one
what
thing.
started it all, and it's where like all the passionate like love for the Hunger Games comes from. And I will say, Sunrise on the Reaping is just like so
other
on its
thing.
own.
I
Yeah,
know.
like I just cannot even.
It's this whole other thing.
Right.
Yeah. Like I can't even like, I know they're both prequels, but I can't even like put them on the same range.
Yeah.
Like Haymitch's book with this one, it's just like it's completely different.
Yes.
Like I don't know how to rank them.
Absolutely.
I don't know how to rank them. So I'm like, I just love them all, I guess is what I'm gonna say. But okay, so let's get through the casting.
Okay.
Okay, let's get through it. Snow, great.
I think it was awesome.
Dr. Gaul.
Amazing. What did you think of Peter
I
Dinklage
was not
as
even
Dean
expecting
Highbottom?
it. I liked it.
I think it was
Yeah,
good.
I think it was a good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's Peter Dinklage. I think he's so good in like everything he
I think
does.
he's amazing.
Yeah.
He's amazing regardless. But I do think it was a good pick. Because either way,
Because he was like
I look
the
back,
biggest name, I think, on the cast. Well, no, Dr. Gaul was played by
Dr.
a heavy
Gaul,
hitter too. So,
very heavy hitter.
but still, like, they were like the only two really big names. I think that Rachel Zegler was upcoming. I don't think she was a big name yet. We'll get there.
I mean, does it? Okay.
We'll get there.
Okay, so Dr. Gaul, 10 out of 10. I was like, oh my
Yeah.
God. That's the thing. Like, I didn't give this book a chance for so long. And I also hadn't watched the movie. So I had no spoilers for the movie. I didn't even know who the characters were. So when Dr. Gaul came out, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing. Such stellar acting. Oh my God.
What I'll say is, again, of course, every time you read the book and then you watch the movie, it gives you a different perspective. I watched the movie first, obviously, because I've said that like 12,000 times already. Read the book after. After reading the book, when I first watched the movie, Arcane, Clemmy, Hilarious, Pup, none of those registered to me. Like, I was just like, I don't even know who the fuck you people are. And then when I read the book, because obviously he talks about them so often and you start getting to know the characters, now when I rewatched it, I was like, oh, okay, that's Arcane. And or wait, is it Arachne?
I think it's Arachne.
Okay, Arcane. That's a fucking show.
Is it?
Yeah. It's on Netflix. I think it's Arachne.
It might be Arachne.
Yeah. Arachne, Clemmy, like I saw them and I was like, oh my God, okay, so that's Clemmy. When you see Lysistrata, I'm like, oh my God, okay, that's face to name.
Yep.
So it was cool seeing like all of these characters that
Yeah.
are in the book and you actually know,
Get to see them.
get
Yeah.
their get to see their face.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
Yeah.
Um,
But I think Dean Highbottom was a great pick because I
think so
actually didn't picture him well in the book. I couldn't really put a face to the name, but when I saw him in the movie, I was like,
I wasn't.
that works.
I kind of just had like a silhouette image. Like I was just like, you probably look very generic. So when I saw him as Peter Dinklage, I was like, okay,
Oh,
cool.
that works. Yeah, I liked it.
I like the casting there too.
Okay,
I liked
Snow
seeing
was
Maud
good.
Ivory.
I loved Maud Ivory.
Yeah, I
but
liked
I
seeing
actually
her.
love Tigress too.
Oh yeah,
Tigress was good.
Good casting for
Tigress was
Tigress
good.
and the grandma.
The grandma.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Snow
Really,
was
really
great.
good.
Great casting.
10 out of 10.
Sejanus, I kind of didn't
I
picture
didn't
him like
expect
that.
him like that. No, me either. No, I pictured a smaller boy.
I didn't picture him smaller. I just pictured him different. I pictured him more like clumsy looking.
Yeah, more wimpy.
No, not wimpy. Just more like young. You know?
Wimpy. Like lanky.
I pictured
Dumb.
Kale as wimpy. I just had to hit you back. No, I just picture him more
Gail
like
has never
and being Bisala.
ever. I know, being beside back. You mean Gail? The strong as fuck guy from District 12? Please.
¿Quién dijo? I picture Sejanus more youthful. Like, not that this guy was old at all, but I just pictured him. He looked more mature. The actor looked more mature.
Yeah.
And I pictured Sejanus more like,
Bobito.
yeah,
Yeah.
like more youthful looking with like baby fat still. Like, because that's kind of his energy. He portrays a lot of innocence. And
Agreed.
so, I mean, the casting wasn't bad.
No.
But that's not really how I pictured
No,
Sejanus.
me either. It wasn't my favorite. But it wasn't bad. You're right.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it too much, but I remember having thoughts of like,
Yeah.
not my thing.
I also, his personality, I was like, you're not really like that in the books. Like, you're a little more pussy in the books than you're acting in the movie.
Yep.
But okay.
Yep, that was actually a big point of mine.
Yeah.
I think that I didn't like how they made him look more confident and more
I didn't even say
like
confident, angry. Like, he was so, I know he was angry in the books, but he was
like
more
the confidence
docile.
to be angry.
The confidence to express himself the way he
Yep.
did. And I guess it comes because the actor also seems more mature than how I pictured Sejanus in my head.
Yeah.
But he was great in the part too. I just pictured him differently.
Yeah.
And I think that leaves Lucky Flickerman. I thought that was good casting.
That was really good.
I liked it.
Yeah, me too. I freaking love some parts of the movie.
Of course.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna say it because I might forget. But the moment where he thought the Hunger Games were gonna be over and he had a dinner reservation.
Yes. He's like with a high chair. He's like, can we do it for a little later tonight?
This should be over by then.
Because also the
fucking
Hunger Games are
hilarious
usually
to
over
me.
within the first
Yeah.
a few
Those are
hours
so
because it's
different.
just a circle.
Yep.
So this was like kind of unprecedented.
Yep.
He's not completely ignorant for
I know,
having
but it
thought
was
that.
just funny. It was just
yeah.
like, it was just so like, it just, Suzanne, like, obviously not her, but the movie just did such a great job of like, they're so desensitized from these people. Like, yeah, like 24 kids are going to die, but like my dinner reservation.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I think that just leaves
Lucy Gray. You take it.
Okay. I was going to say, do you want me to start?
Yep.
Okay. So I think as far as the singer goes, they casted the voice great. I think she has a beautiful voice. I think that she sang with great twang and all that stuff. As far as like visually, I kind of pictured Lucy Gray like that, a little bit taller, a little more mature looking.
Okay.
But as far as personality, I really don't like how Rachel Zegler portrayed Lucy Gray.
No.
Lucy Gray is very kind and not whimsical, but she's scared in the books, but she's kind and she's charismatic and she's lovely.
Yep.
And Rachel Zegler had some of those moments when she was portraying her, but largely she portrayed her as rebellious. I mean, the very first scene, she's like, instead of singing the song and skipping around the whole stage, she ends it with "kiss my ass" and yells at the camera, which is not Lucy Gray at all. She portrays her as angry, rebellious, and she does a whole lot of teeth acting.
You hate that?
I don't like it because, like,
A lot of face acting. I just don't like the faces
just
she
seemed
makes.
very angry.
And I told you this, but to me, there are just a handful of actresses that I can't stand. And the second I saw her, I was like,
Do you really want to talk about that?
okay, should I not? Okay.
No, I can talk about it too. I don't really like her.
I mean, I don't even know her name, but the actress from, what's that? ¿Qué dije yo? ¿De dónde era? The other actress.
Handmaid's Tale. I don't know. I haven't seen
La
it.
Cara. Oh my God, I'm just like the girl. I had to stop watching it because the faces she makes, her expressions, I'm like,
I think
ew.
Rachel Zegler is talented. I just think she's hard to swallow.
Okay.
She is talented. She has
Is
a
she,
beautiful
though?
voice.
I
Did you
mean-
not watch the movie and listen to her singing? She has a beautiful voice.
I guess.
It's more
I
than
don't
I
know.
can do.
You know what's funny? I don't know if you know this about me, but I don't like people that sing.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Let me explain this further.
Okay.
Just for like, I'm going to take a minute. I have a hard time, like even in, you know, the talent shows, like what was a big one?
American Idol?
Yeah, but there was another one. America's
Factor?
Next.
America's Got Talent?
Yes. Okay. I have a hard time when singers come on because I'm sure that there is a handful of amazing singers. Like, can't think of any right now, but but I know that there's a bunch of voices that I feel like are genuine. Like Christina Aguilera has a
Beautiful
beautiful
I love
voice,
her.
right? Then I feel like we have millions of mid, and I think Rachel just gets like I'm not saying she's bad. I'm just saying pull up to any like university music program, and I'm sure there's going to be a few that
I think she's a good singer.
you know.
Look, I get what you're saying, that there's a lot of mid singers.
Yeah. I just think
But-
singing is a talent where you're like either extremely unique or you just fall into the crowd, in my opinion.
Okay.
And so when I think of that as a talent, or when I think of like actresses that can also sing, I'm like, oh, yeah, whatever, no big deal. It's totally personal though.
I know, but it also
Like-
has to do with tone. Like, there's this, you still haven't fucking watched Epic the Musical, you stupid bitch. I know. But I've been like harassing her to watch it.
I know I
The
do have to watch
voice
it. I'm down
of-
to watch it. I just forgot.
Well, fucking remember.
Okay.
Because I'm obsessed with it and I need you to be obsessed with it with me.
Fair.
The voice of Poseidon, his name is Steven Rodriguez, and he has like a rasp in his voice, and he's amazing. Like to the point where I was like, what other songs do you have? And I have a few of his liked on my Spotify. So it's also tone and what you bring to it. I'm not a singer. I can't sing for shit.
I mean, I can't sing for shit.
But I can recognize that Rachel Zegler does have a nice voice.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, listen, it's not, I know this isn't even the point, but
Yeah.
the whole thing here is I'm just saying like, it's not a talent for me. I don't like singers. I don't like the idea of going to choir practices or shit like that. Like, I just
Right.
don't want to. I don't know. Like, it's a boring talent to me because I feel like there's a million of you people that can sing well. But you know what's interesting? I do appreciate when I find the voice that I like. Like, recently, I was watching a movie. It's not new, but like in the last couple of months, it's been like a big thing. Sinners.
oh yeah, okay.
With,
Haley Steinfeld and Michael B. Jordan.
Yes. And there is a guy that comes out and he's singing, and I'm like, oh, that's an awesome voice.
Yeah.
And whoever I was watching the movie with was like, why you never say that? And I'm like, I know. So that one's good. He's good.
Yeah.
Like, stellar. So that's how I feel. So like, sorry. That was like a huge segue, but like, I just don't find it talented. But
I get you.
I know this is totally personal, and like my parents do this, they roll their eyes at me and think that I'm just jealous because I can't sing. I really cannot sing. So I'm like the
Same.
worst fucking person to talk about this, but I just really fucking hate it. I don't know. So anyways, setting that aside, I'm sure I mean, yes, the voice was nice.
Right.
I'm not going to say no. It's just her face. Her face, like her expressions. I'm like, ugh.
I don't like how, like, it seems that the main way that she knows how to act is like rebellious and angry. as Lucy Gray. I haven't seen anything.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Snow White. I haven't seen, what is it? The Heights or something like that. She's what like her breakout role was as like Maria from, I don't know if it's in the, it's not in the Heights. That's a Lin-Manuel play. West Side Story. West Side Story. There we go.
Yes.
That's what like was her breakthrough role. And then before that, I think she was in Broadway, which if you're in Broadway, you have to be able to sing well. Like it's just the truth.
Right.
So she does sing well because she was in Broadway. I'm just saying. I'm giving you context.
Right.
So I haven't watched a lot of her stuff, but
Yeah.
I've seen her circulating because we all have, because of the Snow White press tour thing.
And it's so funny because when we were getting ready for this podcast, Carla's like, I think people are going to hate me because I
Yeah.
don't like her. And I said, I don't think anybody likes her.
I think you'll always find a group of people that like.
Yeah.
I don't like
Fair.
her. I mean, what I saw from, I don't really give a shit about Snow White, but the way
Yeah.
that she handled that movie, I was like, girl, what are you doing? Do you not
What
want
are
people to
you
go watch
doing?
this? And I was just like,
And
that's
like, do you
disrespectful.
think anyone's
Like,
going to want to cast you after this?
you're disrespecting the first movie that Disney came out with, and like it, Disney's a huge corporation. It's a huge company. It's a huge thing. Like it's a part of so many people's childhoods and whatever. I just think que lo cagó with that, and
100%.
ella cayó tan mal. The way she just kept going and going and going and going, and I was like, "Mommy, please shut up, cállate ya." So ella me cae mal. I don't really like her, but in the movie specifically, I was just like, "You're doing a whole lot of like." And like, why? Like, stop doing that. That's like her main way of acting in the movie. I don't like how she portrayed Lucy Gray as this rebellious, angry girl. And she had moments where she would portray her as like scared and kind, but the majority of it was angst. And Lucy Gray is not an angsty person. She's carefree.
Correct.
She's like with the wind, let the wind take her. I didn't like it. I was like, you're not Lucy Gray. You're just not.
No, and you know what? It's actually a thought of mine with the book is that in the book, Lucy Gray reacts when pushed. She reacts because she's trying to keep it chill and she's trying to keep it chill and she's trying to keep it carefree. And then she reacts out of fear. Out of like, I remember the scene in the book where they get brought in and they sit with the tributes.
Yeah.
And you can see her facade, like, you need to like believe that I can win, like hello, like and you see, oh wow, like she's stepping in, like and in the movie it was like constantly like she thinking that she's super rebellious and like she's like super confident and all these things, and I just didn't like that. I also think that this is more towards the actress maybe, I guess, but like her face looked angry all the time. It's true. I even remember when, I don't remember what part of it, but like they put her on the camera. She was like, and I'm like, oh, that's
That's what I'm saying. And she did a whole lot of teeth acting. Like whenever she was like angry or like being rebellious, she'd be like, and I was like, I get it, like for the first time, but can you change it up? And like, look, I'm not an actor. I could never fucking do it, but she did better than I could do for sure. But I don't think that she was Lucy Gray.
No.
I didn't like how she just seemed so rebellious. I can't even come up with another word for it, but she just seemed so like determined to make a point constantly.
Yep.
And Lucy Gray is not like that.
That's not what Lucy Gray was doing. Lucy Gray reacted into singing, reacted into so many things.
And in the end, the cabin scene, Lucy Gray, the way I read it, was very like, oh, la 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 la. Oh, what'd you find there? Oh, the guns. Wow, okay. I'm going to go get some Katnisses.
You don't even realize what happened.
You don't even know what the fuck she's doing.
No.
In the movie, he's
So
like,
obvious.
I thought you said the Katniss weren't going to be ready. And she was like, oh, you'd be surprised what a couple weeks can do. And then he's like, I can trust you, right? And she's like, of course. Like ominous. Yes. Lucy Gray was not like that.
No.
She was believable.
Exactly. In the books, Snow was like in the cabin and it had been some time before he was like, wait a minute. You know, in the movie, I'm like, you need to get up and shoot her, like,
Yeah.
right now.
Immediately when she's like literally side-eyeing him, course.
Of course. Oh,
You
no,
would think
she put herself there.
You would think
in the movie. She
she'd
was
be
like,
of course you can trust me. Like
Yeah,
that. Because she's
exactly.
like, this man is going to kill me. But
Yeah.
instead, she's like,
course.
course. Like that.
Yeah.
Super ominous, super
Yeah.
threatening. Like,
I mean, even in the beginning of the scene when the movie where he's like, this is like tying up loose ends. And she's like, except for me.
yeah.
What the
Why are you putting a target on your fucking forehead?
I'm like, what? What? Like, I think that scene was, I'm so glad you brought up that scene because I think that scene was
The whole
just done
wood
incorrectly.
scenes
Yeah,
was
yeah.
the opposite of
Yep.
what Lucy Gray was like. Because
Yep.
even when they're walking, she's like, what does she say to him that I was like, I think it's when they're walking and she's like, who's the third one?
Oh, yes.
And then he's like, oh, I got a splinter. And she's like, who's the third one? I
Don't
only know
lie to
about two of
me.
them. Don't lie to me. I was like, that's not
Not
Lucy
the way.
Gray. And in the book, in that moment, she was like,
who's the third? Yeah.
shitting herself.
Yep.
She's like, who's the third? And he was like, myself. And she was like, huh.
So
Versus
true.
this, she's just like puffing her chest constantly.
Yep.
And that's not what
but
Lucy Gray is like.
No. That's actually such a great point. I feel like that entire part was just, like, why are you looking for him?
Yes. You're literally looking for her like a problem right now.
Yeah.
And it's just you and him.
You should have just stayed fucking quiet.
Seriously.
You should have just been like, oh, that's amazing. Like, get rid of the guns.
Yeah.
Great. I'm going to go get Katniss. You know, like, I don't understand why that is one thing that the adaptation did bad, and I think it was the actress.
Yeah. I think that she just did a little too much. Like, I think that the actress was like, I'm going to play like an independent, rebellious girl.
Which
and
she's
like,
always fucking trying to do.
yes.
And then she's getting
here's
the
the
roles
thing.
that are not meant for her.
But here's the thing. I think that it's fine to, I love an independent woman. That's amazing. Like,
When
one of my
done
favorite
right.
characters is Aelin and Katniss, who are both super independent, super strong women.
100%.
But not every character is like that.
No.
Some characters are not.
Characters were not written that way.
And it's not that Lucy Gray is not independent, but there's a difference in between that being your entire personality and it being a part of your personality.
Correct.
And I feel like Rachel Zegler stepping into this role tried to make that the biggest part of Lucy
Yep.
Gray's personality, and it wasn't.
And
because Lucy
yep.
Gray is independent. You know, she takes care of her covey group, and like, yes, she's a part of them, but she's like, I'm leaving by myself. Like, you know, she is capable of standing on her own. In the Hunger Games, like, yes, she's with Jessup, but she's taking care of him, not the other way around.
Exactly.
And like, out of care, and she
It's
survives.
so much less in your face. It's
Because
just-
it's a part of her personality, but it's not it's not the central part of it, right?
Exactly.
Like, Lucy Gray was many things, but largely, I would say the biggest part of her was her free-spiritedness, not her independent, hear me roar womanness, which is a great attribute, but like,
it was done
not
wrong.
every female character is like
meant
that.
to do that.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I think it brings like diversity and like different elements to different people and different personalities. But I just feel like when she took the role, same way that she did it with Snow White. Like, she was
Yes.
Snow White is not an I'm
Hear
a woman,
me
hear me roar.
roar.
She's just not. And there's nothing
talking
wrong with
about?
that. Women come in all shapes, colors, sizes, personalities. Like, we're all different. And being a Snow White is not any better or worse than being an Aelin. It's just different. It's a different person. It's a different character. It's a different individual who wants different things out of their life. And that's fine.
100%.
But if you're going to be, I'm a woman, hear me roar for every role, it's not going to fit.
No.
And I think that's what happened here.
Exactly. No, I agree with that. And I think that she, I think that's the thing. She became abrasive.
Yeah.
In the movie.
Yeah,
And that's
there we
not
go.
Lucy Gray. You know, Lucy Gray was not abrasive. Lucy Gray was reactive when pushed.
Yes.
Right. But in the book, you read into that. You read into like, she's trying to be nice. She's trying to be sweet. She's trying to
Lucy
be like
Gray
chill.
is largely mysterious in the
Yeah.
books. You never really know, like,
She's like, and she
what
always
she's
like,
fully thinking.
She always says things that are like, what does she mean by
Yeah.
that?
And you're like, what?
Hold on. Come back. What do you
Okay,
mean
girl.
by that? You know? She's always saying these like random phrases that people are like, okay, she's crazy.
And I think they tried to incorporate that, but I think that Rachel Zegler's abrasiveness
Yeah. Overshadowed it.
Yeah, yeah, overshadowed the elements that were truly Lucy Gray. Again, I think she was great for the singing part because I did like the twang and the like little like
Yeah.
you know what she added to it, which is
Yeah.
what I kind of pictured in the books, right? Especially with Covey, like I don't know why, but I just expected them to have like a twang to them.
Agreed.
I think she did a great job there. But as far as and like visually, like I can get behind her being Lucy Gray. I don't have a problem with like how she looked.
I pictured Lucy Gray a little bit more. I think Rachel Zegler is. I'm not saying she's ugly.
Okay.
Okay, like I don't want that to be. I think she's very pretty, but I think that she is a little bit of a rougher beauty, like a more in-your-face, unique beauty. And I pictured Lucy Gray more subtle beauty,
Okay.
more like I don't necessarily think she's gonna get lost in a crowd, but more like
Like not a showstopper.
exactly,
Yeah, that's a good point.
more like oh she's pretty, but like
But it takes you a moment to like see it.
yes,
Okay. I can get that. I pictured Lucy a little more mature than how I saw, like
also
more of a woman, I guess.
yeah, also
Because of how she acts.
Yep.
Than how I saw Rachel. Yeah, I guess you're right. I think Rachel Zegler is very pretty, but I do think maybe
That's
she
just
was a
not
little
how I
too pretty
pictured her.
for, not that Lucy was ugly, just like,
yeah, I just pictured her more like Girl Next Door,
okay.
pretty.
Yeah.
Like more like she's pretty, but like that's not that it's not like a shocking like.
Right.
And I do find Rachel's features more unique, more in your face, which kind of tracks for the rest of her personality. Yeah.
Yeah.
overall,
I think
not my
that was
favorite
not,
casting,
I think
but-
that was not a great choice. I mean, it wasn't, I'm not going to lie. That is what made me be like, I'm not really enjoying this movie that much just because of her portrayal. Not so much the visual aspect of it or the vocal, but her portrayal of Lucy Gray's personality. I was just like, because like, okay, Katniss is supposed to be tan. Jennifer Lawrence is not. Katniss is supposed to be
True.
with gray eyes. Jennifer Lawrence has like blue eyes. But I was able to get behind that casting
Yeah.
because she's so
good at it.
she was so well at so good
So
at
done,
embodying who Katniss was that I was like, you are Katniss.
Yep. Agreed.
Peta was supposed to be taller, but
Yes.
but Josh Hutcherson just did such a good job
yeah.
at being Peta that I was like, you're Peta.
100%.
I don't care what your height is, you are Peta.
But that, it's such a great point because I feel like they embodied the role.
Haymitch was supposed to have black hair. And I could
For
not think of a
real.
better Haymitch than
Zero.
Like,
0% could have made that role.
but because I don't think she embodied Lucy
didn't.
Gray
She didn't.
well, I'm like, not good casting there.
No. It's that all the other characters, I almost feel like all the other characters read the story and became the character. And
Even
I think
Sejanus? Minus him. I have to poke at you.
I didn't even think about him because
I know. But
Who is
that
he
all the other
anyways?
characters read and became.
But I think they became the role. I think that she came in and I'm going to make it rebellious,
Yes.
strong, roar woman.
Yeah, yeah.
And like, it tracks for the rest of her work, honestly, which is just not what the point of you acting out a book is.
Right.
Like, read the script, read the book, get the sense of the character.
Yeah.
And do it. And then maybe not nice, but like, you're not a great actress if every single role you take, you come out like this.
Right. Well, yeah, that's true. If you're just playing the same, honestly, I haven't seen her stuff, so I can't tell you.
No,
I
me
didn't
either.
watch. Literally, this is the first time I see her in anything.
Well, I mean,
Right? I've heard of her.
I've seen her
but
before. I don't know, but just regardless, I just feel like, are you really a great actress if you can't? Like, everybody thinks the same way about you in every single role that you come out with.
I think her personality overshadows her roles because she's so loud with her personality.
Yep.
Which I mean, that's fine if you want to do that as an actor. I don't give a shit. But I just think that like what I have seen, I haven't seen Snow White. I've heard people criticize it,
Yeah.
but what I have seen of
So
her
many criticisms.
is a lot of critiques. And to be fair, the internet's hard. So I haven't seen enough of her work to really say like, this is what I feel like she's like as an actress. But just based off of this one movie, I didn't like her portrayal of Lucy Gray.
No, me either.
Vocally, I think she did great. I love the dress. I thought, she looked
The dress
great.
was good.
Yeah.
You know,
The costumes were all good, honestly.
the costumes were all good.
The Capitol uniform.
Amazing. Dude, costume design, amazing. 10 out of 10.
Bro, fuck Coral. Fuck that bitch.
Oh my
Fuck her. In the books, I did not hate her. In the movie, I was like, get wrecked.
What a
Honestly, get wrecked.
fucking piece of shit.
Fucking bitch.
But then at the end,
I don't care.
Just like, I
don't give a fuck. I was like, wait, were you not just chasing me with a fucking trident? Eat her. Bite that bitch.
Yep.
I don't care. Please, all those deaths can't be for nothing. You weren't just killing people and being like, I'm sorry. You were like licking the trident and being like, like, no.
Yeah. That's true. Fuck
no.
her.
Fuck
Okay.
you. Fuck you,
Take it back.
Coral.
Fuck yeah. That was bad. That was scary.
You know, the little girl, that one made me really sad. I don't know her name.
The Dill.
Dill. And also the one who's like, is it over? And then the tank breaks and like engulfs her. I was like, she's so little, bro.
So little.
Which is
It's the point.
It's a
the
great
point.
portrayal of why the Hunger Games are so savage.
Why this is disgusting.
Yeah.
You know what though?
What?
I don't think that the snakes, I like the snakes.
You picture
like
them more colorful?
Yeah, I like my version of the snakes.
I think they
I
could
was
have made them
thinking
more
like
colorful.
highlight colors. Like I feel like
Yeah.
that's the way the book read it. Like, am I wrong?
The
Did
book
I read
was
it
like
wrong?
they're very colorful.
They're very like vibrant
They were
pink,
more
vibrant.
muted.
Yeah,
I guess I don't know why, because snakes can be very bright colors.
and they're not real snakes. They could have just changed the color.
They're engineered.
Why did they do that?
Like, I don't know. I
didn't like that. I didn't love. I was like, I did it better.
Yeah. I also didn't love the Jabberjay scene because I was like, this feels too weird. It's very open space. Like I
don't think it was done right either.
I don't like that part.
Same.
I did like the part where he's gonna be hung. Not him, not Sejanus, the first guy.
Yeah.
And then all the Jabberjays are like, "No, Lil, run, no." That part was impresionante. I was like,
that part was
damn.
great. That was they
And
did
then
great.
I loved seeing her riding the hanging tree and listening to it a few times. I loved that.
Yep. I think that part of the forest scene with Snow getting paranoid and then I thought that was great. I was like, ooh, I read that. Like I saw
liked that part too. I thought it was a good portrayal.
Yeah, same. Okay. I love. Okay, so I don't think. No, you don't see this in the book, but I did kind of like how in the movie they added that, like at the end of the movie, Tigress seemed a little like.
Yes, where she was side-eyeing him and she was like, bitch.
I think
Which also, like, why? What do you know? Because as far as she knows, like, he's like, I came back and Pobrecito, my bestie, my brother, Sejanus, he was executed and they forgave me.
I mean,
she never suspects him for anything the whole
Not in the
fucking
book.
book.
No.
So you kind of wonder, like, what happened? Tigress is such a mystery, bro.
She has to do something with this.
I don't know, because she only Suzanne Collins only writes when she has something to say,
I know.
and who knows when she's gonna have something else to say. I don't think that she has anything to say, and if she does, I don't think it's gonna be about District 12 anymore. Also, they added this in the movie, I think, to give a little extra oomph, that they said that Snow's dad died in District 12 by a rebel. Is that in the book? I know that his dad is killed by a rebel, but is the rebel from District 12?
I actually don't know.
They constantly, 12 keeps coming back into Snow's life from the beginning. Over and over
Dad
and over.
dies there. This whole thing. So I think that Tigers is such a mystery, just like Plutarch. They're the two characters that I'm always like,
Give me something.
give me something.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. Suzanne will only write when she has something to say. And she doesn't have much to say. So I'm just saying.
I mean, she just wrote a book, so she
I know,
said something.
I'm just being mean.
But I know.
But so I did like that at the end of the movie when she's kind of like, you look just like your dad. I'm like, what do you mean by that? Elaborate. But no.
I thought that visually it was really good too. Like I liked seeing the beginning scene where like that guy is like,
Yep.
and they're running around scrapping for food.
That was so well done. 100%.
I think
I love how Graham in
Grandmam.
book and the movie, she's just like, I am of high caliber. Yeah. No matter what.
She's like delusional.
Just like,
La pobre.
I know. So I liked that.
They kept almost everything the same. They did move around a few sequence of events.
Yeah.
How
So
things
I didn't
happened.
like the way that I didn't like that he got the reassignment to another district before he sent the Jabberjay. In the movies, they redirected him to another district before he recorded the Jabberjay, because I feel like they redirected him in the movie, in the books, because he was loyal.
Yeah.
And they got the capital's attention.
Well, no, he got reassigned because of his test scores.
Yes,
In the book.
but I think it also helped that he was seen as so loyal. In the
Okay.
books, in my head.
Okay, yeah.
I just feel like it added like build up to the reassignment.
I understand why, but I think it was also rushed. The whole like getting to know the tributes, his relationship with Lucy Gray. It was like built up in the books.
Yep.
Because I understand the time limit, right? This was like almost a 3-hour movie. Like I know that they added as much as they could, and the book is the thickest Hunger Games book to date.
And what's crazy is that like it's so true. Like they rushed it because in the everybody's gonna hate me for saying this, but in the book you can tell that they were kind of falling for each other.
Yeah.
In the movie, I kept asking like, why is he so infatuated with her?
Yeah.
What did I miss behind the scenes that they got so
like
into
when
each
they
other?
also they don't kiss before the Hunger Games in the movie, and I
No.
guess it makes sense because the buildup wasn't really there. But I also
But then
understand.
he asks, like, is
Is
this
this
real?
real?
What is real?
Well, also the whole like, because if I'm gonna like get in trouble for you, basically like I need to know that this is real kind of thing.
I guess.
But like he has that conversation with himself. He makes that decision on his own. And also when Dean Highbottom is like, no cheating, like in the beginning, I'm like, you didn't say that in the books.
No.
I listen. I understand this.
I understand
They
why
had a
they
time
needed-
limit.
yes.
I really do think that they did as much as they could to incorporate everything.
And it is crazy. It is the thickest book.
Yeah. So
But-
those are just like minor critiques of mine.
Yeah, agreed.
Sejanus, I think we kind of already touched on him. I think that he was portrayed as more like reasonably angry in the movies, whereas in the books, I understand that he's still reasonably angry, but he acts like a toddler at times.
Yeah.
He was really complaining and whining the entire book. And then in the movie, like, not so much. He's more like taking action. And then he says that he volunteered to be a peacekeeper, which is not the truth.
No.
And he doesn't give Coriolanus his own diploma too. So like,
Yeah.
I think the relationship building in the movie was strained because of the time limit.
Yep.
And because they had so many other things to add.
Yep. But here's the thing, and I hate to make it about another book, but in a movie, I can understand why we're having this reaction because we read the book.
Yeah.
So in the book, it's made to be.
But when I watched the movie without reading the book, I was like, I don't really like this movie.
Well, even worse then. So, I mean, I think the book, I mean, if in the movie you're getting that sense, it's okay. Because in a sense, like, they have a time limit.
Yeah.
In the book, you need to understand, like, the deepening of
Yes.
relationships, which I didn't get in Quicksilver. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah, I agree with that though.
You gave me 700 pages of what? I'm sorry.
I know.
What?
Speaking of Quicksilver, I just got the special edition.
She did. It actually is very pretty.
Yeah.
I really, really liked it. So much so that I didn't love the book, but I kind of want to get it now.
Yeah.
So it's very nice. It's a very nice edition.
It is.
Okay, I'm gonna get it. Okay. I am
Okay, I'm getting
such a sucker for special editions.
I know you are. That's
don't
crazy
even
because you
know.
could not convince me to buy a book that I don't like in any form for a special edition. I like
I'm
Quicksilver.
telling you, I don't even know why. I just like it. And you know what's freaking hilarious? Like 3 or 4 years ago, I remember having a commentary about that to somebody. I was like, I don't understand why people buy the same book twice. Here I am
Here you are with multiple copies of the same
of the
books.
same book. And if you make another one, I'm going to get it.
Yeah, I know. But special editions are like,
They're so pretty.
they're so hard to pass up on.
And they're not like hundreds of dollars. I feel
No,
like that's
they're
the thing.
affordable.
They're like 20, 30 bucks at most. And then
Except
you're
for, I don't know. I haven't updated you on that, but she like is releasing a new special edition. She's the one who like everybody's shitting on her book.
I know
And
who
she's
that is.
releasing a new special edition with more art and more this and more that for like a slightly higher price. And people are really pissed off because they're like, girl, work on the book. Stop adding art to it.
I'm going back to the idea of like zero awareness.
Anyways,
Sorry.
I haven't even read her book, so I can't comment on that. I just know that it's
I feel
circulating
like maybe
on.
just reading it out of spite.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put myself through something like I don't
gonna
want to
hate-
just
yeah.
to be petty.
I could.
I know you could. One more thing I wanted to say about Sejanus is like, you cannot tell at all that Snow is annoyed of him in the movie. And in the books, you know that Snow is like about to cut him off. And I feel like that could have been portrayed with eye rolls or like Snow being like, every time he was like, saw Sejanus walking towards him, but you don't see any of that ever. So you, when you're watching the movie, are like, okay, they're friends.
That's true.
I just feel like that was something that you could have more easily portrayed with just like looks and
Especially,
like
it's so true actually. Because
like if he was just like
shows so
walking up
much
to
of it.
him and Snow was
Yeah.
like, like that would have been enough for me to be like, oh wait, what the fuck? So you don't like him?
Yep, that's actually such a great point because in the book it became so much of a part
Yeah.
of Snow looking down on Sejanus because of his breeding and like how annoying he really was.
Yeah.
And Snow was like constantly like at its wit end with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right, they didn't portray that well. They could have done that.
I think so.
Yeah, that's a good point. This movie's getting a little worse for me now.
I also think Clemmy, like that whole situation, they kind of just like made you think she died and that's it.
Yeah, like I didn't like that we didn't see her coming back with like
And being visibly
Fucked up.
changed and also the way that she acts.
Yeah,
The
where
whole
she doesn't
funeral
give-
scenes were gone, which I get it, very long and for sake of brevity, but it also shows how cruel the districts, how cruelly the districts were treated.
Were treated, yeah. 100%. And I didn't like how they didn't add in how spiteful Clemmy was with Reaper.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna send him food or water. Like she
Reaper
was
barely
even
made an appearance.
angrier.
It was like all about Coral, basically.
Yeah, and he was a big deal in the books.
Yeah.
I like Jessup's character.
I liked
He was very
Jessup.
sweet.
Yeah.
I think he did a great job.
They
Book
did
and movie.
show Sejanus bringing food like literally every day to the tributes.
I did like how they added that the girl killed.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I felt like that needed to. And also, it
needed
was
to be.
like, Arachne was such a fucking bitch that you're like, well, oh well.
You asked for it.
Yeah.
100,000%. So I agree with that. Okay. I don't know what you think, but I thought the stadium was exactly the way that I pictured it. I think the settings of the books were really good. Like even Snow's
I didn't really
home.
picture the stadium much. No.
I
I guess because I watched the movie first, I already had a preconceived
okay.
notion of what it would look
Fair.
like. So it didn't
Yeah.
really make a difference for me.
So when I was reading the book, because I read the book first,
Yeah.
I do think that when I read it, that's exactly what I pictured.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they did such a great job. Even the scene where Snow is running out with Sejanus and they're like running and like the guy is after them and he like kills him. That scene was done so well for me.
Yeah. I mean, I also thought like that ending scene was like, I wish they would have shown how dramatic it really was in the books where like the guards, there was like a barricade and the guards
Yeah,
were
and
not
they were not
shooting. And
opening.
he was like, hello.
Yep.
And they were like,
That's true.
and they had to like slide
Yep,
and ese
yep.
rapodo.
Yep.
How do you say that? He's rasped his whole face.
Is that a word?
I don't know. How do you say raspar?
He scratched.
Scraped. He scraped his whole
Can you
face.
tell we're bilingual? I'm like, scratched? You're like...
He scraped his whole face.
Yep.
And then he had to be like, oh, I fell on my bike. And then outside there was like a whole fucking show. It was gaul and it was high bottom and it was ma and pa and un relajo amado afuera.
Yeah.
And they just get out and they're like, well, that's
off to bed.
Off for him to buy a new cafeteria. Which, like, I was like, how entitled?
So entitled. But even in the train scene, he's like, oh, after they bought him a new no sé qué.
Well, I appreciate that he admits it, that he's like, yeah, my dad got me out of this by doing this. Because I don't know, I feel like if we didn't know that, we'd be like, so how the fuck did you get out of this?
I mean, I just think he's such a whiny thing. I think he's just a whiny fucking character.
Do you have any other thoughts though? Like, I liked seeing the Coveys. Yeah. The Covey group. It was cool to see them. Bro, that fucking bitch. That fucking stupid bitch. ¿Cómo se llama esa come pinga with the snake?
Yes.
Fuck her.
What's her name?
No sé. Fulanita. Her, dude, when Snow shot her, I was like, yes. Because I was just like, fuck you. Especially when she's like, really? I'm all talk. How was the capital, Lucy Gray? If I was Lucy, I would have gotten the gun and been like,
100%.
Papa. Yeah. I'd have been like, fucking bitch.
That scene was great,
dude,
though.
We're so unwell. We're like, yeah, murder.
Yeah, get it. Get her.
Fuck that bitch.
No, but for real, that was, I mean, I don't understand how Lucy Gray just let it go. Like, honestly. I mean, I get it because it's part of her character.
I just feel like she had no choice because she was the mayor's daughter. Like, what the fuck was she going to do? You know?
I don't know. I'd come back with revenge plots.
I know. I don't understand how she just continued also. Because, like, I would be like, so now...
Over a guy?
What's my plot to destroy this girl's life? But I will tell you, if I was her, it would give me immense satisfaction that Billy Tope kept being like, Lucy Gray... What I would have been doing is like twerking in front of that fucking bitch, being like, your boyfriend still wants me. Just because I'd be like, you couldn't get rid of me, bitch. And I'm still here and he still loves me.
But over a fucking guy?
No, I mean, obviously, disgusting.
No, but like, bro, that was
over
good.
Billy Tope, like, no eres nada fuera este mundo.
¿Qué? ¿Quién es él?
Ni siquiera que fuera un Hemsworth brother.
If you were Gale, you know?
No.
Who is a Hemsworth?
Chris.
You know?
Chris Hemsworth. Or like, just not him. I think Liam Hemsworth is very handsome.
Yes.
I don't like Gale. That's the only reason why I'm saying that.
Love Gale. I mean, well, whatever. Anyways, let's not go down that road.
Anyways, so yeah, I said fuck that bitch, and I liked when she died.
I did, but I'm glad we brought it up because I think it's an underrated scene in the movies. That whole scene in the back and how Snow for a few times before that was like seeing Sejanus acting like weird, and I think that they did that really great. And then when he went in the back room and he shot her, I thought it was done great.
Yeah,
like it was really good.
I agree. I thought that was done really well. Yeah, I liked seeing the Covey playing together because when
Ivory.
Yeah, I love Not Ivory. Yeah, because when I read the songs, I'm just like reading words. Yeah, you know, like I don't know what tune to put to it, so I just read what it says, and then I'll try to put a tune, and it lasts like 2 sentences, and I'm like, okay, this doesn't match.
I don't know
and
how
I just
to
keep
do that.
reading.
I'm also tone deaf.
Yeah, so it was. I liked seeing the words that I couldn't couldn't picture as a song come to life. That was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was nice overall. It was cool to see the hub also.
Mm-hmm. I didn't picture it that big.
No. I mean, I pictured it like that, but a little more like how you see it in the Hunger Games, which is so dumb because like obviously it's like years and years and years later the hub has changed. Yeah. But it was interesting to see it. I liked it. I liked seeing District 12 in like old-timey kind of gear. And if you notice, it's like more put together than it is by the time that Cass is around.
It is.
Which tracks because like they're impoverished.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I think they did a really great job adapting
Agreed.
the book
Like,
to the
even
movie.
our criticisms were just, either way, I think they did a great job.
I mean, I wouldn't give it 5 stars.
No.
Probably like a 2.7.
Damn. I didn't go that low, but
Yeah.
okay.
I mean,
I gave it like a 3, 3.5.
I could give it maybe a 3.
Okay. We can settle on a 3.
2.8. I can give it a 2.8. Because, like, for me, I'm like, this is not something I want to rewatch. Like, this is something
No, I don't think I would
that
rewatch it.
I didn't hate, but I had frustrations and
That's actually
annoyances.
such a good point. I wouldn't rewatch it, but I would rewatch all the Hunger Games
I
ones.
would rewatch every
have
Hunger
already
Games
done that a million
and
times.
have several times over.
Yep, yep, yep. It's true. That's a good point. I like that. Okay, so 2.8.
For me.
Fine.
Yeah.
I think it was great. I think it was great in the sense of how it adapted from book to movie. But you're right. I don't think it was 5 stars.
I loved the actor for Snow.
Me too.
He was great. I thought he
Amazing.
looked exactly like how I pictured Snow
Yep.
in the Capitol, and then también
Yep.
as a peacekeeper.
A peacekeeper.
And then returned to the Capitol.
Yep.
So that was great.
Yeah, I love the scene with the morphling at the end. I think
Yeah.
I think it showed who he came back as.
And it was subtle too.
Yeah.
Because like I didn't catch that the first time I
No.
watched it. It was because I read the book that I
Yep.
was like, I know what you're doing.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
I think it was okay. It was entertaining.
It was something to watch.
Yep.
But it wasn't bad. It was
No.
good. I didn't love it. I wouldn't rewatch it, but it was good. I think that they did as good of a job as they could have to
Yeah.
adapt the book in one movie.
Fair. And I think that overall, I still think that they did a good job in the adaptation of it.
Yeah. I think honestly, if they had just changed Lucy Gray,
Maybe it would have been a better hit.
I probably would have given it like a 3 point something.
Maybe. Yeah.
Just because I really did struggle with her.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think that's all we have to say this time around.
for now. So we are wrapping up the Hunger Games universe until Suzanne Collins blesses us with her art again. I
Or
guess,
until
her
the
presence.
next movie comes out, Sunrise on the
Fair.
Reaping, which
That's
they've
true.
been casting for it.
That's true. So we're gonna pause for now, and where are we going next?
When the Moon Hatched.
When the Moon Hatched. So that is going to be our next episode.
Yep.
And we're excited because I think it's our first read outside of this world in
We've
months.
been in this world for a while.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting
it'd be
to switch it
It
up.
would be a change.
Yeah.
So we're going to be diving into When the Moon Hatched in our next episode.
Yep. Stay tuned. See you next time.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.